Hey guys, so I wanted to do this video today to tell y'all what are my favorite books, what are my favorite movies, what are some of my favorite songs, and I thought I would share this with y'all because I'm sure, you know, everyone has their own taste in music, books, movies, but I wanted to share what brings me joy, what makes me happy when fighting these chronic illnesses. So come along. So some of my favorite books are, actually it's a bundle. It's Jojo Moyer. I don't really know how to say the last name all that well. It's Me Before You and After You. I'm sure y'all have seen the movies. If you haven't, I would recommend seeing the movie also, but read the book first before you go see the movie because it gives you more perspective, more intel than what the movie does. I actually watched the movie before I read the book, and now that I've read the book, I understand a lot more. I know what happened. It's a really good series and book and movie. Another one of my favorite books is Bid Time Return, and this book actually goes along with this movie, Somewhere in Time, with Jane Seymour and Christopher Reeve. This movie is based off of this book, and this movie, I'm a big fan of Jane Seymour. I've had several of her purses. I've gifted some of her purses to relatives before. I like the message she brings across with her jewelry line. She has furniture, she has bedding, everything. Anything you can think of, she has. I would highly recommend this. It's a romantic movie. It's something that's very, if you're looking for a romantic movie with your spouse, boyfriend, husband, I would recommend maybe this. Another one of my favorite books is this one, Battles of the Mind with Joyce Meyer. This book has helped me in so many ways. With dealing with depression and anxiety, this book has helped me clear my mind, think of the positive, think of what God wants of me, and just focus on what I need to prepare my mind, with what He says versus what other people say. Because I've had several people that have tried to tear me down, who have been ugly to me, have been rude, and I took about a year off from contact with really everybody, and with talking with them, with calling them, visiting them, and this book helped me a lot dealing with that. And she's an amazing author. She's also, I wouldn't really call her a pastor. I guess in a way she is a pastor. She has her own TV show. I watch it all the time. She has her own podcast, everything. She's a very good author. I would highly recommend this book if you're going through depression, anxiety. It is a game changer for you. the last book that I wanted to share with you guys is The Confident Woman. It's also a Joyce Meyer book, sorry. You know, it talks about, you know, how God wants this for a woman, you know, how, you know, you should focus on what he has for your life, like overcoming self-doubt, the power of preparation, you know, fear has, you know, fear, in this book, you know, it has, you know, fear of relatives, you know, and stuff like that, you know, just stuff everyday women go through with relatives, with their mind, you know, with work, everything. This book all entails it, and it's a game changer. I personally love this book. I've read it already. It also helped me, you know, when I was stepping away from family, friends, you know, cutting off contact for a little while to focus on myself. This book helped me along with Battles of the Mind. Some of my favorite movies are Christian based, are cartoons, are comedies, are, you know, just about every genre. I don't have every movie with me. Some of them are packed away, but I did pull out some of them that I do have on hand to show y'all. The first one is Courageous. It's a movie about a dad who loses his daughter in a car wreck. He researches, you know, what he should have done as a father, you know, what God expected him to do as a father to help his children, to raise his children. And it's a book also, but that movie spoke to me. You know, I've actually had both of my fathers, my real dad and my stepdad. They both have seen it. You know, they liked it, so that's a plus. The next one is a classic movie. It's The Wizard of Oz. I'm not gonna really tell you the backstory as to why I like it, just because it's kind of mean. But this movie, when I was little, I grew up watching it. It was something that excited me. It was something that made me laugh, you know, made me sing along. And, you know, till this day, I'm 25 and I still sing along to it. And it's a great movie. The next one is Finding Nemo. Like I told y'all, you know, I watch all kinds of genres of movies, especially cartoons, like Finding Nemo. I like Finding Nemo because it talks about, you know, a father wanting to find his son, and, you know, he brings along his friend, or this person he meets who becomes his friend later on, you know, whenever he felt like giving up, the person or the fish kept telling him, keep swimming, basically, you know, keep swimming, you know, basically to keep going, to follow, you know, your dream of finding your son. And for me, you know, this movie had a big impact because, as y'all know, I have hydrocephalus, and, you know, with the quit swimming part, it makes me happy and smile, because, you know, with that saying, just keep swimming, it, to me, it represents, you know, that keep pressing forward with my hydrocephalus. You know, there may not be a direct answer for it right now, but over time there will be a better cure besides brain surgery. So that's that one. This one, it's The Bodyguard with Whitney Houston and, what is his Kevin Costner. I think that's how you say his name. That movie, if y'all know me personally, y'all know that I love old school music. I'm an old soul, as they say. I love Whitney Houston. I love Celine Dion. And this movie, you know, it just brought everything together. I loved it. I love the story of it. You know, it makes me get up and dance and sing. And there's been times where my mom's come to see me like, "What are you doing? You know you're singing." So, but yeah, that's that. And then this one, I've shown you already. It's Summer in Time. It's a romantic movie. This old lady goes and gives him a watch, and he doesn't know who she is. And you know, he takes, over the years, you know, he takes a trip to this hotel, and he gets fascinated with this lady's picture, and come to find out, this lady, or this actress that he's so mesmerized by is the same lady that that gave him that watch. And it's a beautiful romantic movie. It's sad at the end, but it's special. I'm gonna show y'all some of the songs that I like. I'm gonna screen record some of the songs and just show you that way what they are. So